Hello, hello. No. Give it a second. Okay, you can hush now. Hector. That's better. That's better. Hey, Gav. Hey, Soul. Hey, Shadow. How is everyone today? Are we ready to... I don't know how much we have left of this game. I've got 69 hours, that's pretty nice. We upgraded all the weapons. We're going to do some more reading. Oh, the PC doesn't shit the bed. I fixed it. As far as I'm aware, it was just some corrupted files. I had to do a full Windows reinstall just so that I could fix the corrupted files. But the files are fixed. Okay. Now sale. We're gonna read some weapon stories, and then we're gonna go and finish the game. Right? Maybe twice? I'm not sure. I tried to get the third armor. The final armor. It's technically the fourth if you include the base. I was at the final boss of the challenge mode. The final boss. I had made it without using almost... I still had max healing items. Every time I used one, I'd just get another one. I had max. And then the boss one-shot me in the split second that my defensive tonic, or what is it? My defense capsule ran out, and I didn't have the shield up. This shield. I have it up always, but it just ran out, and I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't have another one prepared. And he smacked me, and I got one shot, and it was like, it took me like an hour and a half to get there, and I put the controller down, and I walked away. It was painful. Also, I watched the NieR Replicant radio drama. Not all of it. I skipped the space war and the promise of 1,000 years or something. It's very fucking good. It's so well made. It's incredible. It's also that because it's about these three characters basically, or all the main characters, I guess, of this game, but not in their replicant forms, in their original forms. Although I guess Emil, technically his original form, he's not a replicant, right? He's just a weapon. It was about Yona and NieR and Kaine and her grandma and Emil, and kind of how they were still connected even as the originals. They all had this one connection event. They're all tied together. It's very good. Highly recommend it. It's like an hour and a half for the whole thing. But it's split up into sections so you can pause it whenever. So you can have a break from the horrific slaughter. As with all things NieR. But for now... Oh, also... Like I was done too, it's so well made. The acting, just the sound design, incredible. So the Skyrim board game was announced. Well, not announced, it was announced a little bit ago. But the GameFound crowdfunding started a couple of days ago. It's a very good game. I highly recommend it. Me and Gav there in the chat are credited in it as playtesters. We have played I think I estimated it around 60 to like 70 hours of game time that we played across the main game and the Dawnguard expansion. We haven't played From the Ashes expansion. And there's a lot of replay value. Gav isn't the biggest fan because of one thing that happened. But it got rebalanced. So, you know. But it's in my top 5 games, and I do highly recommend it. It's also very exciting to be credited in it. Since it's a proper Skyrim IP. Okay, I'm just gonna read some stories now. They were a frighteningly diligent people. They would clear forests and hunt animals even when they had no need. They developed techniques to preserve food they were unable to eat, and earned more money than could ever be spent. Yet there was not a single one among them who did not accept these practices, but none knew any other customs. They were a frighteningly studious people. Their grasp of calculation and science exceeded any pretense of practicality, and they would repeatedly engage in spirited debates regarding predictions of the future. They invented an increasingly difficult language and created an infinite series of complex machines which would immediately discard. But there was not a single one among them who looked back, for none knew any reason for concern. They were a frighteningly obedient people. Without ever being told, they would greet the morning sun at the same time, in the same clothes, while toiling away in the same cramped rooms. Yet there was not a single one among them who complained, but none knew what else they should be doing. Having worked far too much, the people lost their forests and took to living atop the sand. Having grown far too intelligent, the people conversed in a language that no other peoples could comprehend. Having grown far too well behaved, the people were unable to defy the laws that would be established one after the other, and came to live their lives enclosed by tens of thousands of rules. It's the story of Facade. It's nice. Is it campaign-based like Gloomhaven? Yes, it's fully campaign-based. So there's 2 campaigns in the main game, and then a campaign for each expansion. And the campaigns are split into chapters. It says that the game time of a chapter is 90 to 120 minutes, but it's like 6 hours. But it's fully story-based. It's more like Lord of the Rings would be. If I was to compare it to a game, it would be Runebound. But if Runebound 2nd edition had an ongoing campaign, not just one 8-hour session. In a far-off land, there was a man who acted as a double for the nation's prince, performing duties in his stead as was required. One day, having finished his work, he returned to the prince's chamber to find the princess lying naked in his bed. As the double stood in place, dumbfounded, the man who shared his face sneered and invited to join them. The double loved the prince's sister, and he felt that the princess, who admired him as their brother, loved him as well. Indeed, she was the only thing that kept him going in an otherwise miserable job, for the prince was a most despicable man indeed. Eventually, it came to pass that a war was to be waged under the prince's command. The night before it was to begin, the prince took his double aside and promised him a night with his sister if he could bring him the head of the enemy general. And, as the prince chuckled with delight, the double took up his spear and thrust it through the prince's gaping mouth. The war over, the prince made a queen of his sister and would inflict wound upon his face and throat, in an act which would occur every time she called out to him using her brother's name. Before long, the prince was found dead, his face burned and a spear thrust through his open mouth. The man's face, hideously burned, was the very picture of serenity. Okay. Hello, Pigeon. This story takes place in a small country at around the same latitude in the north as the northernmost member of a nation of city-states that are part of a region with a village that is attempting to establish a trade agreement with another village on a tiny island in the ocean south of a country that used to have an alliance with a republic next to a kingdom where a queen resided. It was asked by the owner of a shop frequented by a wet nurse, who looked after the child born of an adulterous relationship by the wife of the master of a foolish servant who fell in love with a beautiful queen who appears in the poems of a minstrel whom was loved by the country's king's wife's little brother's cousin's big brother's son-in-law's foster child. Hello, Larsic. I miss you. What the fuck am I reading right now? Where does one store the throne that was supposed to be adorned with decorations crafted from the materials of the handle of the lid of a pot? That is the same weight as tableware. That is the same colour as the weather vane on the neighbouring house that can be seen from the peephole of a door in the reflection of a mirror with an ornamental frame decorated with silver carvings engraved with a fragment that was made when creating the whetstone used to polish this kitchen knife. The person who heard that question was the wife's husband's little brother's big brother's daughter's groom's little brother's nephew's father's mother's husband's bride's niece's father-in-law's wife's husband's little sister's big brother's daughter's groom's little brother's nephew's father's mother's husband's bride's niece's father-in-law's wife's husband little sister's big brother's daughter's groom little brother's nephew's father's mother's husband's bride's niece's father-in-law's wife's father's little sister's big brother's daughter's groom's little brother's nephew's father's mother's husband's bride's niece's father-in-law's wife's husband's little sister's big brother's daughter's groom's little brother's nephew's father's. Okay. In the distant past of a land known as the Golden Isle, there existed a sword crafted from every kind of metal and precious gem in the land. So sharp was its edge that even the slightest cut would leave an unsealable wound that eventually drained the victim of both their blood and life. In a strange turn of fate, the sword eventually ended up in the hands of a destitute woman who sold her body to get by. The sword was long, as she was tall, and she could not wield it effectively, so instead, she slid it between her sheets as a surprise for the men who used her. The sword was so sharp, they felt no pain when cut, and soon died without even knowing what was happening. The woman would then help herself to their coin, causing her own purse to swell. Making use of her gains, the woman dressed most beautifully, and soon had acquired every kind of metal and precious gem in the land. But it was not enough for her, so she decided to melt down the sword and obtain the gems contained within, a desire made manifest by the sword's beauty. Thus decided, the woman heaved the sword to her shoulders and made for the blacksmith. But on the way to the smith, the sheer weight of the sword caused the woman to lose her balance, and she fell from a bridge into the river below. So unshakable was the woman's greed that she could not bring herself to relinquish her grip upon it. The woman's pale and bloodless corpse was found washed up on the riverside the following day. See, that one was better. Long, long ago, in a faraway kingdom, there lived 3 brothers. The youngest was a terrifically lazy lad who spent most of his days fast asleep. However, he was every bit as cheerful as he was lethargic, and so was beloved by all. When the nation was beset upon by a most contagious disease, the youngest son did naught but laze about the palace, humming to himself all the while. But his cheerful music confronted the townspeople, so instead of hating him, they sang his praises. "Oh, what a fine young man," they would say. "Just the finest young man you will ever find." When the nation became embroiled in war, the youngest son did naught but laze about the palace, telling stories of the good old days all the while. But his fascinating stories helped the townspeople forget the horrors of war, so instead of hating him, they sang his praises. "Oh, what an amazing young man," they would say. "Just the most amazing young man you will ever find." One day, the youngest son was lazing about the palace as usual, when he realized he could no longer hear the voices of the townspeople. And he wondered why that might be. Okay. He lazed and he wondered. He lazed and he wondered. What the fuck is happening to my throat? I might be dying, yeah. He lay and he wondered. Eventually, all that wandering tired him out, and he went to sleep. That is why, in that nation where all have perished from war and disease, the only sound that can be heard is the soft snoring of a young man. It is a nation of happiness, a nation of happiness, a nation of happiness, a nation of happiness, a nation of happiness. Allergic reaction? No, I think it's the fact that I haven't spoken all day, and now I'm reading a lot. So what I'm going to do is play the game. And then when I can speak again properly, I'll read more. That's strange. There would be nothing to have an allergic reaction to. Like an hour and a half ago. Let's do a vocal warm-up stream. Let's. That's a good idea. The entire stream. Just vocal sounds. La 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 la. That's one, surely. There's just something tickling the side of my throat. It's very annoying. Why would I go and save the game? I've got no reason to save it. Okay, people, huh? It's the lolly lolly low. Lolly lolly low. The lolly lolly low. I'm just missing one. Oh, yeah, that's why she's over there. Because she wasn't in the original game. There's no space for her. They didn't want to make an extra space. They were just like, fuck it. Put her on the floor.
Learned anything new?
You know, you remember...
I know.
That's right.
You're a...
I'm afraid...
And now...
I agree.
Oh, I completely forgot we haven't done the area yet.
Well, try...
Yeah. Pigeon, it's actually movie, then season 2, then season 1.
The area, huh? What's this?
If I leave this city right now, this village, and I don't get a popular cutscene, I'm going to be very confused. Come on. The trailers and the teasers. You watch the teasers after watching it, but you watch the trailers like in between each one. You watch all of the trailers after the movie, then all of the trailers after season 2, then all of the trailers after season 1.
They must have truly opened their minds.
Okay, no purple cutscene. This.
Yeah, I have my doubts. Aren't you glad to be going back?
There's been
home
2
today?
cutscenes so far in this entire
This is a
playthrough.
shithole.
Ooh, the village. It's home to so many terrible little memories, isn't it?
Terrible
Kyle?
memories. Pigeon,
We do not desire.
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans,
then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
He will kill us all.
what should we do? What can we do?
oh, we've seen that before. I think. I assume I made the connection. What connection? Before I run in. Also, Pigeon, have you played NieR? Or did you just get the Voice of cards, NieR card backs for no reason? Yura is who we know as Tyrant here. I did not know that connection. Notice it. Of course he is. Well, well, well. That bastard Yura. What can we say about the thing? What thing? Already go. Which is why we've been allowed to mention that we did it for months now. Just not any details. But details are fine now. Got the giant smiley face in his dice. Yeah, you got the... He's from NieR. You got a meal. The meal dice. Because of his hesitation, he was scrapped of a replicant. Oh. Okay. I didn't need to climb up there. You mean because he's an absolute bastard? Explains why he's excited. Yes.
I don't want...
Oh, I have to speak. Oh, I do have to go up there. I have to speak to the chief. Look at Pigeon coming in here and bringing all the weebs out. Disgusting behaviour. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can read one of those books now. Weapons. Weebs in. No, weebs out. I don't... Disgusting behaviour. No weebs in my JRPG.
We came to ask... As Sheriff, you're the one who wrote... Maybe let us ask.
Okay. Still nothing. You mentioned it as there's lots of little lore bits that are just out there but never really in any concrete form. I assumed. There seems to be a lot of side material to explain some things, or just expand on some things, which is fair. It's not like it's not required, it just improves. It's not like Final Fantasy 15, you know? I shouldn't talk ill of Final Fantasy 15 whilst Pigeon is here, the largest fanboy on the planet. The captain tramples life under his feet. The screams of others transform into songs of joy. Flowing tears change from despair into darkness. Conflict beckons revenge and gives way to new solitude. Also, as I've had to randomly drop spoilers in his interviews when going to the restaurant or other things. Okay. Okay, Yoko. All weapons now at level 4. I do. Final Fantasy 15 is not... It might be your favourite game, Pigeon. I think, objectively, it is not the best game. You know? He had grown old. The king's dauntless gaze had lost its light, and his stalwart body had grown soft. What's more, every ounce of fear and vanity he had gained with age now gnawed away at his heart. The king was afraid, so he repeatedly ordered the invasion of neighbouring countries so as to hold on to the lands he had been sworn to protect. The king was afraid, so he tried to take everything through violence and oppression, for he no longer trusted his own advisors and vassals. There was a dragon that had sworn fealty to the king. This wingless creature would do anything the king commanded, for he had been saved by the king once and sworn to repay this debt with his very soul. Even if the king's orders were folly and madness, the dragon would follow them to the last, for his king was justice itself. One day, the dragon requested an audience with the king. He was covered in blood from his latest victim, the king's own son, who the regent had ordered the dragon to assassinate. The bloody dragon hung his head low and said, "I cannot defy your orders, O king, but neither can I obey them any longer. I beg of you, kill me and grant me release." This is a tale of a foolish king and a wingless dragon in a nation that fell centuries ago. Even now, the wind blows ceaselessly across the grasslands. It blows just as it did on the day the king and the dragon made their pact. There was once a warrior in a frontier nation who feared not death. He was so brawny and powerful, arrows were said to bounce harmlessly off his flesh. For this reason, the warrior always threw himself into the thick of any battle. One day, a beautiful bird appeared before the warrior in a dream. The bird commended the warrior for his valor in battle and offered to grant him one of two wishes. The bird could bring an end to war and grant peace to all the world, or the bird could bequeath the warrior an immortal body. The warrior chose immortality. From that day forth, the warrior's exploits were nothing short of astonishing. He mowed down foes in uncountable numbers. No amount of arrows or swords or axes could slow his march. The king showered him with titles and gifts, and for a time, it seemed the warrior's days of stunning glory would continue until the end of time. But conflict did not cease. Eventually, the warrior's frontier nation was invaded so often that the flames of war left the entire country in ruins. Crops withered, people perished, and before long, there were none left who even knew the warrior's name. The shattered warrior was tortured day and night by endless starvation, but his body refused to let him die. So he sought out the bird again and pleaded for it to grant him release. "Ah, but you cannot die," said the bird in response. "You will never die." She was a hopelessly slow woman. Impossibly clumsy, it would take her 3 times longer than anybody else to accomplish a task. She walked slowly, talked slowly, she even blinked slowly. So slow was the woman that she could not even draw water to anyone's satisfaction. 2 children began calling her the cow and laughing when she passed by, but she would only chuckle in response. She was a hopelessly dull woman. When she fell and drew blood, she would carry on as though in a daze. Though coins often dropped from her purse, she never managed to retrieve one, and if someone spoke ill of her to her face, it would take hours for her to realize the insult. When the children saw her, they would hurl rocks with glee. She was a hopelessly foolish woman. One summer, when the village was suffering a most terrible drought, the woman vanished. The children all starved to death. The villagers spent no time worrying about the woman who ran away. 2 days later, rain fell and the village was saved, but the woman did not return, and on the 20th day, a shaman arrived at the village. The shaman held a spear with a pair of horns that was oiled and sticky to the touch. So heavy was the spear that none could wield it effectively, although even if they managed to lift it, the weapon was incapable of piercing through anything at all. The shaman forced it on the people and left it with them, but none dared approach it, and to this day, quietly slumbers in a forgotten corner of the village. This is the story of a sorrowful prince, a tale of a kingdom in a time long past. Attacked by the forces of darkness, the nation was annihilated in a single night by inhuman soldiers with red eyes and a group of black dragons so numerous they blotted out the sky. Having infiltrated the king's castle, the black dragons visited upon the king and queen a most horrible fate. It is said that their stomachs were torn open by the black dragon's mighty claws, and the very floor they stood on became a sea of blood. The prince and princess, though, wrecked with sorrow, escaped to live another day. The prince, spurred by the shock of witnessing his parents' tragic end, became consumed by a desire to exact vengeance. This is the story of a terrifying prince, a history of a conflict in the long ago. Obsessed with laying low his hated enemies, the prince indulges his vengeance day after day. Even when faced with foes who take heel, he chases them down and tears them apart from groin to gullet. The carnage is so horrific, his fellow soldiers whisper tales of how they saw him mutilating bodies that are already long dead. Perhaps because no commander can control him, the prince is sent to an even harsher battle. This is the story of a fooled prince, the whereabouts of fate in the long ago. The prince's next battleground is a castle that guards a goddess. He lays waste to all before him, hacking arms, cleaving legs, rending stomachs, gouging eyes, separating heads from shoulders. But soon the injured prince can no longer tell the difference between the blood that rains down and that which comes from his own wounds, and he collapses in a heap. As he writhes in pain, coughing up gouts of hot blood, he lifts his gaze and sees a hated dragon standing before him. This is the story of a mad prince, a meeting with a dragon in the long ago. An injured red dragon stands before the prince. Although it is a different colour than the beasts that killed his parents, he feels the need to avenge upon it regardless. But as he raises his sword, the dragon says, "In exchange for both our souls, human, I will save your life and grant your power." After some thought, the prince makes the pact. It matters not to him what he might lose in the deal, or that it involves a dragon. All he cares about is that he can continue swinging his blade. So he swings and swings and swings, and with each blow his heart fills with a desire as black in the deepest night. Drakengard 1.2.3. Yeah, it's Fool's Accord, so it's definitely Drakengard. It's just which one.
A letter. So, indeed. Everyone.
Let me kill you, buddy.
Beware, this man is a shade. Damn it, it's a trap. I figured as much.
He's a shade? I never knew.
Possessed somehow.
I'm so shocked.
You guys sure are taking
I haven't
your
already seen
goddamn
it 2
time.
times before.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
A carnival of murder? I love it. Yeah.
I'll drop a twisted ring. Not when I don't need it
The
anymore.
villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Oh, bye, Emil. Okay. I'm hoping again, like, last time I didn't kill any people. At least I didn't, I'm not sure about the others. But I'm not sure if it changes anything.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
You should, though.
Connie, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade. No! No! You people are the monsters here!
No, actually, she is.
Stay back, kid. Your
Give
sister
us a
is one of
second.
them now.
I don't care what she is. She's my sister, and I love her.
No, she ain't. dying for. Is that the 6th time now, technically? She dies twice in each playthrough. Or she takes a mortal wound in each playthrough. Twice. We just want to live our lives in peace. Then why did you bring me here? I get that. You monster, you possess monster. It is you who have lost your humanity. You are the true one. No, we've gained our own humanity. We haven't lost.
These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
You are the cursed ones. You are the ones who should die.
Kill them! Kill them
No.
now!
No, you've got to stop this. We're trying to save you from the shades. Please, you have to...
Villagers are under attack over there.
Oh God, help us! Help us, please! We are chained!
Maybe your neighbours are. The reports mentioned they were looking into where Kaine's mental comes from. Yes. Because Kaine is the fucking weird... She's... Original Kaine is some kind of monster as well. I say as well. She is here. She's a...
Damn it, Kaine! You gotta get
She's
up!
half shade.
Emil, what?
All right.
I blame you for all
But like,
of this.
original Kaine
What could the...
has extreme strength and just... It goes like berserk and starts killing everything around her.
I can't tell you human anymore.
That was very strange. The truth is, give me that truth. If it ain't in the game, and it ain't in something that I could feasibly consume, I would actually do my damage. I just ran away for a bit and then there we go. You get stuck in a permanent loop unless you run away. But I do less damage if I don't do the final blow.
Get them.
What's happening?
Big eye. Big eye is happening. Big flower eye. Yeah, still my favorite boss design in this game.
By my pages.
Louise is
This
pretty
beast
good.
a shade as well?
That thing sucked up the villagers.
I miss
No. If we keep this up,
a lot of the
we're gonna
boss
kill
fights in
them
the first
all.
half. Maybe because I just haven't done them all 3 times now. But I miss the first half. Gestalt Kaine and is apparently a program/design baby, as in they took data from all sorts of tactical data versus legions
I
and cards.
feel something from within
So
the
ingenious.
creature.
Okay.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die.
Why am I not doing this? Perfect timing.
I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
So they were trying to create a weapon similar to Emil in Kali's child.
Wait.
Or Kali was raising it.
Actual people.
Hold nothing back. Those are
Is that why
shades.
Kali was obsessed with the Emil program? Oh, right now. Okay.
The The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
She has enhanced genes, and from the get-go, this also makes Kali and her granted her actual parents to possess grandparents for some reason. Her actual parents? Oh yeah, of course. Probably due to age differences, right?
Such speed!
Or if she doesn't look like them, because she's got genes from elsewhere too, then she might think it's strange, but if they're grandparents, then it's like, it's... You just look more like your other side of the family. You know, some bullshit like that. Makes sense.
Defeating the smaller enemies has no effect on the leader. Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Kali has less severe PTSD from her time on the Force. She's probably raised hell on earth for it. Like, turning. Yeah. That's why she wanted the house to be protected, right? Because Kaine's grandmother, or mother, Kaine's believed grandmother is the person who was funding the project to create the weapons that Emil is. So that's how Kaine and Emil are connected.
Look out! Something's coming!
Possible that, I guess, Kaine was also created there.
Its weak point is located around the back.
Another
Try
one of
attacking it
the
from
experiments created there. Why did I jump down?
I'll try to pin it down!
Emil! Emil!
I'll keep it busy! You should be able
Wait a
to
minute.
attack!
Yeah, it would make sense as to why she wants to continue the
Go
funding.
around and get it!
Alright.
Please, hurry!
Or
Can handle this.
she
Circle behind the
wants
creature at once.
something that could stop Kaine if ever she goes berserk, right? If she was an early experiment. Which Emil is perfect for. He doesn't kill, he just neutralizes, pacifies. What the? I fixed it. What did I fix?
Are you there yet?
Not only is it still our future, but also they discovered magic in 2003. I wish we discovered magic in 2003. The computer. I did. Oh my. I'm not hanging up more here, am I? I don't need to do a big shield, I can just do small shields. Let's just burn through. I might love the design of this boss, I do not like the actual boss fight. The save file. There was nothing... No, it was there was a corrupt file on my computer.
For much longer.
And it was causing everything to fuck up. So.
It is
Given
escaping
secrecy,
to
I
the
imagine
other
Kaine was certainly very expensive
I'm
goods.
coming.
Yes,
Gotta catch my
most
breath.
definitely.
Careful. Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
Damn it! You beat the hell out of that thing! How can it still move? Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
So if Emil was initially, he was intended to stop his sister, but then Carly continued the funding so that he could, like, this is the theory, continued the funding so that he could pacify Kaine if he needed to, then it worked because he did have to pacify Kaine, right? I don't know why that's going on. Though not to pacify her. He just had to use her to close the door, right? So he did petrify her, which would have fulfilled his goal, and Carly succeeded in her plan, right? Even if it's technically... Things just go, they work together, things work out how they were intended to in the original Gestalt. I guess a timeline, it's not really. Time period. Emil was strictly to be either anti-Legion or secret government weapon, really. Yes, I think that's why the government were making it, but why Carly kept pouring funds into it, right? Like, why did Carly want to do that? Specifically Emil.
Emil, wait! Emil! He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Ah, fuck. This ain't good, sunshine.
Okay, we already ended this. So I'm gonna say no.
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
But you saved us. If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But I...
It's all right. Really. Don't look back. We had best be off.
Yeah.
I hate calling him Whacker, but it also is his name. Forever. But I hate it. And I hate Rock for making it so. It's Fiona, so fuck him. Exactly. The amount of lives that you've ruined, Whacker. Just for Yona. I hate how
This is the last
close
of
Yona
them.
is to Yuna.
Now we can.
We
Hold on, Yona.
Are we gonna see a single other fucking cutscene from Poplar and Devila? A single one. The game has somewhat lost some points for this one. What?
What is it?
So, we can finally save Yona now, huh?
It would appear that way. What is it, lad? You've quite the pensive look on your face.
Listen, I need your advice. It's about Kaine and Emil. This upcoming fight with the Shadow Lord is gonna be rough. And while I'd do anything for Yona, I'm not sure it's fair to drag the two of them into this.
Are you truly worried about such a thing now? After all our merry little band has been through?
Hey, the fuck's this hot garbage you've been spewing?
Okay, we have seen this.
Some
Kaine,
Wanted to leave.
Cut you it now.
Tell me.
I'm never sure.
If it makes you feel after we're going on a journey, it's gonna just think.
I'm gonna.
thanks. We're gonna.
But we most definitely have. No popular one. Yeah, it's.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process.
Because you
proved
have to do
be.
things to unlock this
It
one.
is
You don't just
almost
beat
as
the
if
game.
Someone deliberately set us on this path.
You have to get all of the weapons
You're overthinking again, Vice.
to unlock it.
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
Hey, ladies.
The whole village, I guess.
I'll bring her. Yeah,
Napobola, just any. Yes.
thanks.
Any? Yes, thanks. Camera transition this one. I like it too. It also fits in with NieR, which I only just realized now, with the aesthetic. So I'm just kind of a great designer like that, you know? Okay, to the boat. Like, I don't know. Maybe because the second playthrough is so good after the first one. It adds a lot. This one feels like... the stuff that was mentioned was pretty great, but nothing worth playing the entire game through again for. Well, apparently you don't need to. You only need to do the start of it. There we go.
Welp, now they can finally enter the Shadow Lord's castle. Yes, but we can't relax just yet. If he kills the Shadow Lord, the entire plan will collapse. We'll need to restrain him before that can happen. Come on, you really think he'll listen to us? Maybe. It's just... I don't know. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about all the time we used to spend with him. Devila! I know. We can't afford that kind of thing. I get it. But I know you feel it too. Even if I did, we have no choice. We were designed to do this. It's funny, I'm even concerned about this. I mean, it's not like he has a soul.
See, they're becoming more human too.
Are we ready?
Let's all make.
It's a.
Third one. I'm assuming the ending is worth it. I'm assuming it is worth it. And it doesn't take that long to get to it. It's just... yeah. Would have liked maybe a couple more. Especially since one of them was only added in this remake. I know, Shadow. I know it will be worth it. Luckily, I also just like playing the game. It's fun, it's satisfying. It levels me up so that I can try. It certainly helps, it does. It certainly helps with getting all the fucking materials. Like, if the combat wasn't as satisfying as it is, it would have been hellish. But actually, it wasn't terrible, you know? This is annoying as hell. Climbing up this ladder whilst that guy shoots you off. I'm gonna get all the way to the top and he's gonna shoot me. Or this guy's gonna attack me. I know it. Oh, you didn't get me. Did that say Deviler? Did you hear it? When I killed it? It didn't. It sounded like it did. Oh, you didn't. See if you can go back. It could have just been a coincidence, but it sounded like it said Devil to me. The one that I killed at the top of the ladder. Not the first ladder, not the second ladder. Because now I'm just going to be listening to them every time. Those little death sounds. Not what I wanted to do. Do the words that the voice said, do they match up with the words that I have on my magic and my weapons and the words that drop? So like, did I get Emil or Umi or whatever it was? But was that sound made when it spoke? Because it sounded like it was the last one. So does each enemy have its own like list of data? That's probably more accurate. Data. I think it's random. Probably is. It would just be an extra touch if the words were drawn from the words that can crop from them enemies, you know? Nobody would notice it, so I doubt that they would give it. Unless I spent fucking 100 hours playing this game. But I've never really listened to them in the fucking 71 hours that I have played this game. I just kind of zone it out since it's constant. But I wouldn't put it past them, you know? To do something like that. Probably was just Day though. Runic symbols of the Black Scroll of Magic are an existing alphabet. They usually are, like the Zanakan language I think exists from Final Fantasy X. Thank you, Emil. Does it translate to anything though, or is it just that it uses an alphabet that looks cool? Also, the more I think about it, the more I want to play Voice of Cards, but the more I don't want to spend $30 on Voice of Cards. I really wish it was cheaper, because I do want to play it.
Such an ominous sight, and yet I
If that's a
find it
DNA,
strangely
that
nostalgic.
would be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met. And first fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose, in a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At
I've
least it
listened
was
to some
free from
times, I don't need to
annoying
listen to it again.
hussies like yourself. And now,
Okay. I'm holding. I said before going in, I did. I did do that. Just outside. Load it again. Okay. Done. What am I doing? Save it to a new slot as well. Okay. I'll save it over this one as well. 2 slots, or do you want 3 slots? I can do 3. But it's for the... yeah. So I can come back to it. Right.
such an ominous sight.
I also know that
Yes, I
Patrick
find it
watched
strangely nostalgic.
at least the start of the radio drama. I'm not sure if he ever finished it. But I want to hear his thoughts on it. Okay. The birds. Will we ever find out more about the birds?
To whom does the true voice, to whom you must...
It can talk.
Why did you...
The hell? I believe this past... Yes. I feel...
To whom does
I
the
also
true
want to know how
voice,
Dave's thoughts. I haven't heard him speaking about it for a little bit.
Why did you must...
Because of a black
I
disease.
answer, because of a black disease.
I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
Separating body and soul.
I answer, by separating body from soul.
I ask, What is the destination of souls?
New shell.
I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells.
You are acknowledged as master. You may enter.
Well then, it seems the way is open.
It does indeed seem that way. Hello, ladies.
It's the twins from your village.
Popa, Devil, what are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very... Even if you...
What if I do say that? Right, let's go to the back to the village.
What are you two doing here?
I'm not going to answer that.
Don't. I'm not going to.
We're here.
No,
But I was...
no. We didn't want to fight you.
It really just pops you back. Oh,
We really,
great.
really didn't want to.
I would...
Devil, what's happening?
that surprises me.
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't
Nope.
think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
Kill him, you glorious bastards! Kill him!
Finally, I can do damage. That damage immunity window is really quite annoying. I would have preferred that, like, I just couldn't kill them, but I could do damage to them, you know? Because I've just got to do fucking nothing but dodge
We never
for
thought you'd grow to
a
be
minute
this
or two.
powerful.
This is madness.
I
Why
get
do
the
you
reasoning
walk
behind
on
it.
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
I guess it does it constantly, but...
What now?
Don't do that to my boy.
Copied my powers.
Shit on a shingle. They can use the
Shit on a
sealed
shingle.
verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion.
Did it? I don't think it did.
Are you alright?
Devil, Popa,
Unless you
Why are
created
you
the
guys
books,
doing
but
this?
how did you...
why are you siding with the Shades?
There's a real person inside of Vice. You didn't create him. And that's better. I can actually do damage now. When you struggle with assault, it's... Because that's just a straight up lie. It was an experiment, and I guess you were overseeing the experiments, maybe? But we weren't loaned a portion of power. I still don't fully understand the books. You know? Like, with the books created, and I don't.
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow
All you found
Lord.
was it's really just their powers.
Shadow Lord.
Hmm.
So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now.
Hey, Darren.
Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Okay.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us
Darren,
through a great deal of...
have you played Voice of Cards?
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets.
Voice of Cards. I
But
guess
now
not.
the latter seems to be... Help.
Vice?
The new
Do not
Yoko
look
Tower
at me
game.
like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfect.
I think I hear a waltz.
I wanted to know your opinion on it if you had. The demo is free, and also a prologue to the game from what I know. So you're meant to play the demo first before you play the actual game. But it never tells you that. Because... that would be too easy.
It certainly is a grand affair.
The art style...
Bunch of dancing
It's-
bastards.
They're all shades.
some of the art style looks cool. If you play the demo, you'll know what I mean. The occasional wobbly areas reproduction is another, for instance. Oh yeah.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
It's gonna be destroyed anyway. Gonna try the demo. I think you would like it. It's just, it's $30 and it's like 10 hours. And if it wasn't a JRPG, maybe that would be fine, but it's just a 10-hour JRPG. I can't quite get my head around that price, especially with the budget that it had. Replicants can't have children since the concept of birth is lost in the nation is followed. But then, if there's aging, right? And this is 1,000 years after. So how in 1,000 years? Obviously it's like Devil and Popola just come around and tell people they're gonna have a child, they put them to sleep and form a new replicant. Oh yeah, because they have overseen every birth in the village. They said that in the one of the NieR and Yona parts of Grimoire NieR. That makes sense. There are massive amounts of people. Yeah, there are. But I will suspend my disbelief because it's still a cool concept, you know? Let's see, friend of Posada said it. Yeah. It is strange. Unless there's more overseers. Because it says overseers like Devil and Popola.
Next door. Cover me.
But we know of no such. Good. Da 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 da.
Right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Why can't I? There we go.
Protect Kaine for us.
Kaine!
Come on!
Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn back to you?
Yeah.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
Open now. I guess
Damn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh!
they have a massive library that has history in it of all those works stripped from the true reproduction method. Stripped off the true repro method. True. I guess they have had time to, you know,
These things are freaking me out.
time. A lot of time.
Got it. What's wrong?
I would love to spare the lives of the children, but unfortunately I cannot.
You okay?
Yeah, but we got problems.
It reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist with the roses. I never played it. I played one Yu-Gi-Oh! Game as a kid, and I got it free as like a demo disc. That's it, on PC. Okay, get your RP over with so that I can actually hurt you, thank you.
We don't need
Very different
forgiveness,
from the
asshole.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Well, if it's like Blizzard Pads, then it's... yeah. Would have to be. Rumors are meant the method to become a gestalt as opposed to ordinary magic.
Wait a second. Your heart is different. It ain't hatred, and it ain't sadness.
The method to become
What's
gestalt.
going on here, sunshine?
How should I know?
Kaine, are you alright?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright?
Interesting. Oh, how very interesting.
Brace yourself against the shock.
No. I won't do it.
Some control when it charges.
Come on. It is more tedious to try and hit the red spot than just attack it. And still. Killed this boss so many times, yet still I'm trying to figure out the most efficient way of killing it. As opposed to a spell that can perhaps separate one person, Grimoires can store information from multiple entities. abilities, and Vice needed to decode them and direct them back to the source all at once.
Damn shit.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Oh,
yeah. So, Grimoire Noir has all of the information on the Gestalts, and Grimoire Vice has all of the information. But the spell means nothing. That's storing all of the Gestalt data without Grimoire Vice, who is needed to finish the spell to get everything back. Or at least translate the spell. Or something along those lines. So that they'll know where they're going. Self-realization happens upon touching Grimoire, so that was Yona. Yeah.
This thing?
Oh, no!
We can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
So they're like being decoded by Vice and trying to return to their original body. Right? When Yona touches it. He's already summoned her, yeah.
This way. Move.
Up here!
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Doing all that I can, Emil. Not doing it very efficiently, but I am doing it regardless. Am I gonna fucking make it? Yeah. I suck at that. Come on.
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Hey, bud.
Attack incoming!
The entrance is locked too!
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
I haven't listened to Report 4 Promised 1,000 years. But the... Yes, because...
Oh, you pissed her off now. Maybe you shouldn't have killed her friends. Look at her.
There's one after it, between that and Space War.
She's just like you, Sunshine.
Or is this B or C? This is C.
Like you're any different. Hate is just another
Was the hella deleter.
Hey now.
You're in pain, you're lonely, no one likes you. So you try to
I
hide.
also have the save slot. You can tell us if yeah, you told me this there.
It's okay.
It is.
I'm the same way. But just realizing that isn't going to help. It's too late for us now. It's too late for everything. I'm too far gone, you and me. That's why we...
Yeah, I've got the save file. Got it all set up. Yeah, good to go.
Strike the beast while it's down.
Galuda, have you played Voice of Cards? Since I know you're big on Dragon Guard and NieR. Voice the new Yoko Taro game, Voice of Cards. The Dragon Rules or something. Not really into card stuff. It's not a card game. It's just it's a generic JRPG that just looks like a card game, but it has nothing to do with cards. If that helps. It's very strange. It is turn-based, yes. That's fair. Is Reincarnation turn-based? I do want to play it, but I figure I should wait until after I play Automata. Hello. It didn't give us any trouble, really. Having a great old time with it. Check out the art and the OST. That's fair. The OST is very fucking good from what was in the demo.
What are you doing here?
I think it's mobile. That is... You can use blue stacks though. Like I played through all of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Season 1. I got halfway through Season 2 and got kind of bored of its story. Season 1 was great though. Season 2 kind of was just more of the same.
Hey! Stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
See, bud?
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
I'm kind of fine with mobile games. I'd prefer they weren't on mobile. You don't have one really. Yeah, I don't know if gachas. I played Brave Exvius for the story. Really not into gacha mechanics, but. Yeah, I'd look into BlueStacks, Shadow, so you can emulate it. No, BlueStacks, you need a phone, don't you? Never mind. It doesn't really emulate it, it just kind of...
Open the damn door!
Yeah.
Knock it off already.
Well, hopefully you can find a way to actually experience the story.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira.
Balloons,
Let him die for
86,
nothing.
best game.
My friend.
I haven't played Balloons since, I think, 3 or 4. But that is some good old games. I watched Dave playing TD6 the other day, and it doesn't look as good. The art style is awful, and it just looks like a mobile game. He was playing on Steam, so if on mobile it's probably fine. Updating it a lot. Yeah, that's it seems fucking bloated with mechanics and shit instead of. Just being what it needs to be.
Devila! Popala!
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1,300 years ago. Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt. Do you still not remember, Grimoire Vice? Then let's give you a refresher.
Vice!
My mind. I remember. Devila. Popola. You are not human. In fact. Oh no.
I did read the documents, yes.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You, all of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it?
So then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades. Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Wait!
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans. You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
You and us,
So I don't
we're
accept
the
it.
same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No! I'm nothing like you!
You're kind of similar though. Hate to tell you, Waka. I wish that I could see Popola. There she is. I went through all the effort to sync her up, but the camera refuses to let me see. It's just not. This looks like a fucking good soundtrack. Ridiculous.
Devila? Devila? Popola, are you crying?
No! Don't die!
You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because
because we were born without souls. Devla, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God, I can't stop it. This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Devla! Devla! Don't you go! No, I can't be alone!
Popola. Let's stop this now.
Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop? Popola, wait! It doesn't have to. No one stops! It's way too late to stop! No one stops!
Something like...
Please, don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world with her for time immemorial. The cruelness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
You're doing it anyway, bud.
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
I know I used the strength drop when she's still immune. But fuck it. She's dead anyway.
No stopping ever!
Yet to see any changes.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea!
But I don't like skipping these cutscenes, because A, they're free, B, they're great, and C, there could be a slight difference.
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right.
Huh?
You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
So he's like in his thousands.
For
Still a
so
young boy.
long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something. No! Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn.
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Darkness, black without end, and goes on and on and on. Eyes closed, eyes open, it matters not. The dark is joined by a mysterious sensation, one created by the mingling of blissful sleep with the unease of a terrible, never-ending cold. Is this a dream? Thinking to pinch his cheek, he reaches for his face. But his hand does not move. In fact, his hand has disappeared altogether. He looks at his arms and sees only bone. He looks at his feet and sees they have disappeared, along with the rest of his legs up to the thigh. What body remains begins to leave him, then crumbling into fragments smaller than dust. Soon it will be no more. Is this death? Suddenly, he recalls his past. He remembers the time he lived with his sister, and the very active recollection is like a shooting star. Despite lasting only a moment, it brings colour to the darkness. Soon more memories come, gathering atop each other, one after the next until they meld into a warm and glorious light. We read this one? Did we already do it? I'm blanking. It's new. Wake up! Wake up! A set of covers are torn from the boy, leaving his eyelids exposed to the merciless sun. Hey there, lazy bones, says the voice again. The boy's vision, blurry at first, gradually grows more clear. Before him, her face aglow with a radiant smile, is his older twin sister, Halua. Morning, Halua. Don't look so cheery, you butt. The teacher's gonna be here any minute. Halua grabs her brother and pulls him beneath the bed with her, where they will wait with a host of dust bunnies for their instructor's arrival. The moment Emil starts to ask a question, Halua shushes him by placing a finger over his mouth. Don't start. We agreed to this yesterday, remember? We're gonna jump out and give teacher the scare of our life. After a few ticks of the clock, the door opens and a slight woman enters the room. Good morning, Halua. Good morning, Emil. Are you ready for... Emil glances at his sister and sees her trying to stifle a laugh, which has the unfortunate effect of making him laugh, making a laugh rise in him. Then the dust bunnies decide to get in on the act, swirling up into their noses and calling the tricksters to sneeze in unison. Suddenly, the face of their teacher appears in the space between the bed and the floor. There you are, you scamps. This is your fault, says Halua. You ruined it by sneezing. Me? Cries a clearly wounded Emil. You sneeze just as loud. That's enough, both of you, says the teacher as she attempts to hide her amusement. Crawl out from under there and let me take your temperatures already. The pair happily shimmers out from their hiding place and stands before their teacher. She is a fair woman with a kind voice, one Emil would be happy to listen to for the rest of his life. In fact, he had often thought of her, that her waking him in the morning was his favourite part of the day. Hey, Maya. The teacher finds her seat, hunkers down, and lightly pats her leg, to which a happy Emil leaps into her lap. She then slides a chilly thermometer under his armpit, causing a shudder to race through his body. I'm sorry. Just be a brave boy for a little longer, alright? Emil used to hate having his temperature taken daily. The thermometer was just so darn cold, but he's become used to it after being at the facility for the past 2 years. His mother and father had perished in an accident many years before. He'd been told the facility they sent him to was simply a home for orphans such as himself, but he'd always had his doubts. They appeared to be dropping frames. Just gonna hold on for a second. Every time it starts getting a bit better, it just gets a bit worse again. Come on. There we go. Green. Give it a couple of seconds. Okay. After all, most orphanages weren't staffed by doctors in white coats who held lessons involving the repeated asking of strange questions, nor did they attach wires to the bodies of the charges and force them to enter enormous boxes. Okay, it's gone again. The process is endless. The tests unceasing. And yet, Emil feels his teacher somehow floats above it all. She would talk him about everyday problems, read him books, and even share a meal when time permitted. She is the closest thing he has to a mother. With both of their temperatures taken, Emil and Halua waited for breakfast. But something is different this day. Their teacher is strange somehow. Off. Emil, she says quietly. Do you remember what day this is? Emil looks over to his sister and sees her staring at him with an enormous grin. Nuh-uh, she says. You gotta figure it out yourself. But despite his best efforts, Emil comes up empty. I'm sorry, ma'am, he says at last. I just don't know. With a smile, the teacher reaches into the pocket of her white coat and withdraws a small package. It's a bag, neatly closed with string, and tied at the top with a bright red ribbon. Happy birthday, Emil, she says. In fact, happy birthday to the both of you. Oh, thank you, cries Emil. Can I open it? Of course, replies his teacher. I'm afraid it's nothing so special, but I do hope you enjoy it regardless. Emil carefully unties the ribbon and opens the bag to reveal a small pile of cookies. They're the same snacks they always receive at the facility, but the fact they come from his teacher makes them somehow special. As a gasp escapes his mouth, his sister can't help giggling beside him, her eyes fixated on the bright red ribbon all the while. Happy birthday, Halua, says Emil as he reaches into the bag, withdraws a cookie and offers it to his sister. Needing no further encouragement, the girl crams the cookie into her mouth and swallows it in 2 bites. Happy birthday to you too, Emil. Then, as though remembering something, she leaps up and runs to the small chest of drawers the two of them share. After forcing a stubborn drawer, she pulls out a single sheet of paper hidden under a white coat and runs it back to her brother. Here's your present, she says, thrusting the paper in with a slightly embarrassed look. When he glances down, he sees the words, Happy birthday, Emil, scrawled in a shaky child's hand, along with a picture of a generously coloured person who had clearly been created from every crayon in the box. That was me. Unable to stop himself, Emil wraps his sister in a massive hug. Thank you, he whispers as she returns the embrace just as tightly. I'll make sure to draw you on our next birthday, okay? My sister was there. My teacher was there. It was my birthday. I thought I could never be happier. I'm glad Halua's drawing is the last thing I'll remember. I sense a deep and perfect darkness descending over my eyes, and realize my time has come. I'm so terribly cold, as I try desperately to remember what it felt like to be embraced. I wonder if this horrible face is all that's left of me. Halua. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep my promise. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But I'm going to join you now. Just hold on.
Wake up. Wake up. Please, wake up. Come on, Emil. Wake up already.
Hello? Is that you?
You haven't changed a bit, have you, lazy bones?
Hello? Have you come for me? Am I dead?
No, Emil. You're not dead. I'm just here to keep my promise.
In that moment, the world of blackness surrounding me explodes with colour. Red, yellow, blue, and so many others. Colours I have no names for, colours I've never even seen. It's like someone is using every crayon in the box.
I told you I'd always be watching over you, didn't I?
Hello, I don't...
Don't worry about it, you butt. Looking after little brothers is just what big sisters do.
Her voice, it's fading.
Sorry, Emil. Looks like I'm out of magic.
Hello, wait, let me come with you.
But you are with me. I'll always watch over you. So we'll always be together.
Lua, no, don't go.
Don't cry, Emil. I want you to be happy.
Lua.
Promise me that you'll live for both of us.
The darkness enveloping me flows away, replaced by a brilliant blue sky. I don't know where I am or what I'm supposed to do. But it's okay that I'm here. I know that much now. It's given me the courage to accept it. No more crying. I'll live with a smile on my face. Because that's the promise I made her. So the promise of 1,000 years. Since they discovered NieR as the original Gestalt, the government wants to convince him as Stroll as Shadow Lord, but since he only agrees if they can secure Yona, her being a very frail and rather unstable candidate, they ponder how to circumvent his demands, such as telling him his sister attempted suicide, etc. They eventually tell him they have to put Yona to sleep, which they do, and that they will have the means ready after the passing of about 1,000 years. NieR is baffled by the length, but ultimately agrees for Yona's sake and takes up the mantle. Which brings us here, I guess. I hate this room. It's just annoying enemies right between the story that you just want to get to. So then this is her waking up after 1,000 years, right? Or no? Wait, so is this yeah, so yeah, he I mentioned it because he's Pueblo and Devil were like he doesn't wait, same time using the results, yeah. But does that mean that Yona's not a replicant then? This is the original Yona. Or he took back Replicant Yona because he wanted to finalize the Gestalt process himself. No, this isn't real yet. Yeah, because Rue Yona is both Yonas are inside each other at the same time. So that's not the case. What is the replicant and smoking Gestalt Yona? Yeah. I guess it's then, what is the purpose of the Shadow Lord? I know what Devil and Poplar's purpose is. But what is the Shadow Lord? He's just the original Gestalt. What is that? Why is he called? Hey Patrick, you've missed a lot. We had some more Emil backstory. A little bit more Pueblo and Devil stuff.
This ends here.
And I would like to know your thoughts on the radio play. If you finish it.
Tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord.
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Constantly forgetting from Noir's voice. Catch up on the VOD. I'm finished homework anyway. Okay. It was long homework, to be fair.
No, impossible.
Don't relax yet. It's not over.
Fuck off.
Has stopped.
Got to say it was stream day. That's fine. I started an hour early as well because I'm probably going to finish at 8 since this flight starts an hour early this week. So that's on me, not you.
Be careful!
I know.
Hey, Sunshine. I ain't certain about this, but I think your heart is evolved. The hate is gone.
Yeah, I'll be back to normal time next week.
It's just a bunch of white light now. What the hell's going on here?
You can't tell, Tyler. You're not the main voice in my life anymore. I've experienced fear, hate, and no sympathy. I'm a curse, a freak. I know.
You're a freak.
But guess what? He still accepts me. He still forgives me.
Oh, come on. You're doing this for him?
I'm tired of this world and everything in it. But I'll become his sword one last time.
Gonna do damage now, game? Is it time? Am I allowed? Game?
Vice,
No.
you alright?
Still not. It's my only complaint about. There we go. It's the actual gameplay portion of the game. Like, if you're going to intersect the dialogue and the combat, allow me to actually take part in the combat. You know? This is the last playthrough. Technically, there are 4. But the 4th one I can do without actually playing the game. I just reload a save. Which I've got all set up. There might be some other stuff that I have to do. For 100%, I'm not sure. I'm leaving that to Shadow.
Wait. Brother?
Yona. Huh?
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yona's been possessed?
loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to. I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that I love you.
Hurry! The shade that possessed her is gone.
Kaine, watch over Yona for me.
Okay.
You understand your sadness. Think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they will stand aside or be cut down. Now come on, let's finish this.
Well, the more you talk, the more I can't finish it, Waka. You understand that?
Vice, what's wrong?
Freaking me out here, Vice.
Really should sympathize with him. He should. They're the exact same situation. If there's anybody that you should sympathize with, it's the person who is in the exact same situation as you, doing the same thing as you. Being a poo-poo head, he isn't the smartest little boy.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Remember, Vice has lost all powers.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
It will not be gone. Didn't take a single fucking hit during that. You see that? Not one hit.
Well, ain't that precious?
I'm happy for him.
You know, Sunshine, that black scrawl has almost completely taken you over.
Yeah, I know.
But goddamn, we had fun, huh? Killing and more killing. What a rush.
Yeah.
Wait. No. No. It wasn't fun at all. I turned you into a killing machine. I spread evil and chaos around the world. But it all feels so empty now. Why? I don't understand.
Sorry. Looks like you stayed inside me for a little too long. Sunshine.
Stop! Don't be nice to me! Don't make me feel like this! I'm gonna swallow you up, Sunshine.
What the fuck?
Gonna swallow you whole.
No, you're not. Bye, Yona.
Kaine? What is it?
Listen to me. The shade inside me is growing, and I can't stop it. Soon, real soon, I'm gonna go berserk.
I can't hold it back anymore.
Kaine, you have to fight. You have to...
Just shut up and listen to me. Emil is gone, all right? So there's no way anyone can stop me. Please. Before it comes to that,
This has not happened before, no.
I want you to kill me. Consider it enough of a request.
Okay.
Well, hell, sunshine. It's not like I can stop it. When Gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds.
She's just a shade now.
Both of our memories will be completely overwritten.
Kaine!
I didn't press that button. I don't have Vice, do I? Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
We made it this far because you were with us, Kaine. I'm who I am today because of you.
Hopefully Yona is right.
Up on you. I'm not going to abandon someone I love. I'm going to save you. I swear it.
Well, there might be one way to save her.
Who said that?
It don't matter.
And the game was
so
like,
don't
you're not
just
fucking
shut
doing
up.
this.
Wait, are you?
I said.
Oh yeah, we can hear him.
There's a way to save Kaine's life, all right? But you're gonna have to make a difficult decision.
Do whatever it takes.
When the time comes, I'm going to pin Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you
Is this the same? No, this is moving differently to the first time I fought her, surely.
don't believe me. Stand around with your thumb up your ass and watch her die a terrible death.
Shut up, Tyron. Let's say fucking someone, right? Stop it, Kaine.
Very nice. Now, if you want to save your precious Kaine, there are two ways to do it. One is to plunge your sword into her chest. That's what she wants after all. Freedom from burdens, freedom from life.
What's the other way?
The other way is to make her a normal human being again. But to make that happen, you gotta trade your own existence for hers. Well, there you go. Good luck with that.
If you're that shade, the one who lives inside Kaine, why are you trying to help her?
Probably for the same reason you are. Enough talk. Make your choice.
She made me promise.
hear me. I spent years inside Kaine's body, tormenting her from within. I felt her pain, her emotions, as if they were my own. And there was so much pain. So when I say she's free now, I want you to believe me. Thanks to you, Kaine has been forgiven and saved. Oh, wait. She had a final message for you.
Thank you.
Kaine. We'll always be together.
Okay. And the other ending is if you choose to the other option. It's done again. 3 times. Hell yeah. Okay. So I can skip through everything and just get to that same ending, right? Yep. It's all gonna be the same. Okay. And can I want to go through all of it again? You're not sure, Patrick? We're gonna skip through it, it's fine. Although I would like to skip this, since I have seen all these wonderful credits. Well done everybody who worked on the game. I have seen the credits 3 times now. Can I do it in 30 minutes? That's the question. It's just boss fights, right? And each of those boss fights lasts a maximum of 5 minutes. Oh no, it's not, is it? The fucking boar. The boar is... boss fights with iframes. Yeah. It's true. The boar is the issue. If I'm perfectly honest. Ending DC. Exactly. But... I don't think I can do it in 30 minutes. How on time do I start? I think I'm gonna try just rush through, because it really isn't that much stuff. And if I'm slightly over, it's fine, you know? The real ending decision, exactly. Although, the real part of the time is that these credits take so goddamn long. Yeah, no new content until after Replicant, yeah. Jesus, imagine not having that save. Although, who wouldn't? Have a save there. There's new music for each ending's credits. It is good. And the new song is great. But also, we're on a time limit. You know? Oh god, Shadow. Oh, because it tells you to, it asks you if you want to save again, doesn't it? You want me to hear it? That is fair. That's a lot of Tomomis. Also, new Total War Warhammer 3 trailer dropped today for the Ogres, and that trailer has a pretty fucking good song in it too. Big fan, and I will probably be playing Ogres on my first playthrough. Big boys. Just big greenskins is all they are. Really. 30-minute Elden Ring gameplay too? There was. Haven't watched it. I still know nothing about Elden Ring. Maybe one day. Especially Dark Souls, but you can jump. Oh, hell yeah. The achievement that I just got for doing Ending C was called Thank You. And my heart hurts. Oh, Shadow, I truly feel for you having to do the entire fucking second half of the game again just so that you can choose one different option. And I'm expecting the cutscene to just not even be that different. I mean, it'll be different, but not that much longer, you know?
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely and not...
Maybe. Okay, let's fucking go. We zoom now. Which cutscene? The ending D cutscene. I don't want to know, but I'm assuming. Okay.
Yeah.
To whom why did you how
There are speedrun trophies for the part 2 bosses, at least in the cutscenes surrounding them actually count. Oh god. I obviously knew the answer to that so many times, but my brain, I just could not read those words. Oh yeah, the achievements, yes. I've got a couple of them. Yeah, Kaine will fucking hate us. She made us promise.
Nope, no.
Devil, what's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so, until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I've been on speedrunning the original on the PS3.
It's a lie.
2 hours over, honestly, isn't that bad.
Kill him, you glorious bastards! Kill them all!
Like, when you're cutting down from the time that you're cutting down from, it's kind of nothing.
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
So popular and devil. Yeah. There's one person in the whole world she wants to live and be happy as NieR.
My powers.
Shut up, Patrick.
Shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verse.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Are you alright?
Yeah, on a third attempt, it's pretty good, you know?
Why are you siding with the shades?
I think Final Fantasy VII, mine were all my first one was, I don't think I even completed it. But my first finished run was like an hour or two over. Which when the world record, I can't even fucking remember what it is anymore. World record for. I think it's sub 2 though. For any percent. No FPS limit. There we go, I got the speedrun achievement for them.
Devila and Popola are fighting.
Right? Yep, within 3 minutes.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd.
7 minutes.
For long years, my mind
Yeah,
and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be...
Weiss?
Do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am both.
1, not mess around with word edit at all, and 2, not go for the Phoenix Spear as soon as you can. I'm just doing the underground lab with the shooting starting spear.
I think I hear
Phoenix
a
Spear
waltz.
is fucking great. I love it so much.
It certainly is a grand affair.
I mean, word edit doesn't take too long, surely.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Like 12 or less on aspects. Oh yeah, that's fair. Doing it less. But like if you get a 30, or does the route not get you to places where you can get the 30s? Yeah, you got some good words there. Yeah, every second. Last, yeah. I think... Yeah. Well, thank you for knocking him over, so I didn't have to. Dark Execution is how I get through the, what's it called? The book. It's disgusting. Busted as hell. But so is everything in that fucking book. Oh, thank you.
Damn it! It won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good time.
Vice!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Good plan, let's go.
Protect Kaine for us.
Fucking die, oh my god. There we go.
Kaine, hurry!
What's up with the Neil? With Emil from the story Shadow told us to read, Emil is stuck in a loop. Or simply mortal in spawn points in the desert.
What are you doing?
He's immortal.
Lock doesn't want to open?
I think his head just got fucking blasted into the desert.
Stop, you impatient fool.
In fact, Patrick, when you watch the VOD, I think you'll understand. We got an Emil fragment during the explosion. Yeah,
Freaking me out.
yeah. Shadow will also say some things in the VOD chat that aren't in the game, or it's just in weird interviews and shit.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Right. Well, you're not technically wrong.
We need to help Kaine.
Ow.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
It seems to lose some.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Your heart is different. It ain't hatred, and it ain't sadness. What's going on here, sunshine?
How should I know?
Kaine, are you alright?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright?
Interesting. Oh, how very interesting.
Come on, let me hit him. Nia still can't hear him. No, he never can. But he can hear Tyron when Kaine takes over. Kaine gets taken over. But only then.
Yourself against the shock.
I think it's got from the script version of the drama, but the author kind of makes an additional impose that may or may not be sensitive for now, so they've got the YouTube version that's more suitable. Okay. Listening to it also I think is better than reading the script just because it's so fantastic. Sorry for punching the mic. I got excited. There we go, I got the boar done in record time as well. It's definitely because of the fucking... Actually, no, the boar. Not. The Devil Reply as well because of the cutscene skipping. The cutscenes add a lot of time to it. Transparency with music. Yeah, yeah. Everything about it is so good.
This thing?
Fog. Oh no!
You can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go.
Which door is it? This one or just the other one? Oh, damn it. I wish I could just go. Wish.
This way. Move.
Thank you. Yep.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
There we go.
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Hey, buddy.
Attack incoming!
The entrance is locked too.
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
Yes, we will.
Oh, you pissed her off now. Maybe you shouldn't have killed her friends. Look at her. So full of scorn and hate. She's just like you, Sunshine.
Like you're any different. Hate is just another crush for you.
Hey now.
You're in pain, you're lonely, no one likes you. So you try to hide it under violence and hate.
I'm not like that at all.
Yeah, you are, Tyrant.
It's okay.
Shut up.
Look, I'm the same way. But just realizing that isn't going to help. It's too late for us now. It's too late for everything. We're too far gone, really. That's why we...
You need to kill him again? Another time, maybe? One more for the road? It really doesn't help now from Facade boys. Thank you.
出土地汗よりきっときっとだアナヘルアトシデシセキオンイラコク